Well, Wyoming East girls basketball is one of several teams that won its respective division at the Big Atlantic Classic, with the Lady Warriors continuing their win streak thanks in part to Jasmine, Blankenship, and Emily Saunders, and they are our Toney Tire Pros Athletes of the Week. Last week was one to remember for Wyoming East's Jasmine, Blankenship, and Emily Saunders. Blankenship totaled 54 points in 2 games at the Big Atlantic Classic, while Saunders had a double-double in both games, including 30 points and 20 rebounds on Wednesday against George Washington.
You're in the middle of a game like that, you don't realize that you're making all those shots. I mean, like, you're just in game mode, you're like, okay, I made that shot, let's just get back on defense. I don't know how many points I had, but after the game, they told me I had 30 points, and I was like, wow, man, I just did that.
I try to play hard every game, but when it comes to harder teams, I try to work harder to make myself better and to make my team better. When we're all coming together, working hard, it makes us better. Plus, it'll make our opponents better in the long run.
The 2 sophomores played vital roles in Wyoming East's run to the Class AA state championship last year, but with this year's Lady Warriors squad affected by a lot of injuries, they have stepped up into leadership roles, but they have not felt overwhelmed by any pressure.
It's been hard to sink in, but really, where I've played with them all my life, it's been okay because they're always there to support me, and I just come out and do my best, and they're always there, tell me my wrongs and my rights. Without them, I would not be where I am today.
I think progress really builds up your self-esteem and builds up your team chemistry and stuff, because you realize, you look at yourself last year and realize that everyone was healthy last year. I actually think we've really improved.
Blankenship and Saunders both entered the Lady Warriors program last year after being teammates at Mullins Middle School. Just one of the many examples of how close-knit this team has been for the past few years.
A lot of our players, we have 6 or 7 players that have played a lot together in the off-season. I think that does help gel as a team.
When you're playing with someone you've played with your whole life, you don't even have to look to know where they're at. Like, you just know where they're going to be. You know their tendencies. You know what they like to shoot. Like, Jazz's favorite shot is 3-point around the arc. And it's just, you know them so well.
I love playing with Emily. Emily's has to be one of my best post players I've ever had, and she's a dominant inside. Her as an individual, she's my best friend.
Jazz is one of my best friends. I know her on the court and off the court, and I think there's nothing that can break that kind of bond when your friends on the court and off.
With not long to go now until the start of sectional play, the Lady Warriors aren't staying focused on 2 big road contests this week, but they are aware of that opportunity to repeat as Class AA state champions.
We've had a lot of adversity this year, but just in the beliefs of girls that we have out there that we put on the court every night, and I think belief in themselves. You know, they believe that we can compete with, you know, whoever we get on the court with.
That'd be awesome. I really can't wait to go after another championship title. I mean, I still have 2 more years left of basketball, and I'm ready to bring 3 more titles home.
It's going to be a lot of pressure still, but it'll take some away knowing that we've competed with AAA teams almost all season. It'll be hard, but I think we can do it, and I think we'll be perfectly fine.